Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody, wherever you are. This is Mr. Shakespeare here again on the 5th of September 2022. I'm here with psychic medium and remote viewer Liz Cross. How are you doing today, Liz?
I am doing very well. Just a quick announcement, okay? And I put it out on the Patreon, on the Discord. I am due to appear on Channeling Eric on Thursday this week. Today's date is currently September 5th. And so I'm due on Channeling Eric on September the 8th at 10 a.m. Central. Those of you who are contemplating whether or not to book an appointment with me, I am anticipating being absolutely slammed after that show. If you do want to book an appointment, please do so now. So that's my announcement.
Okay, right. So we are going to have a little chat with this guy, Nobuaki Kobayashi. I have no idea how to pronounce his name, but he is the bankruptcy court-appointed bankruptcy for Mount Gox.
I've never heard of this man, and I have no idea who Mount Gox is.
Okay.
Who is Mount Gox?
Who, you mean what is Mount Gox?
What? Oh, sorry. Who, what, where, when, why?
Yeah, so Mount Gox is magic, the gathering online. Originally, it was a platform that was trading cards. Actually, they traded them like stocks, but they were trading these sort of cards that you get. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen in Japan that we don't see in the West, but it was a card exchange for, and people were trading them. Anyway, the important thing is that it was the first Bitcoin exchange. It's where I bought my first coins from. It was launched in 2010, and at one point it handled 70% of all Bitcoin transactions worldwide. And then in 2014, and I knew this was going to happen somehow. I actually got all of my Bitcoins off the exchange months before, but I left a fraction of Bitcoin on there because I thought if they go down and this becomes bad, then I'll be a creditor or whatever, and I'll get information. And so, yes, I mean, not that I didn't leave much on there, but I did get quite a lot of information, when it all went down. But the thing is, it abruptly closed, and there was revelations and the involvement. There was thousands of Bitcoins and all worth millions of dollars that just went missing. We're not going to get into the hows and the whys of that. It doesn't matter. It's all public knowledge. You can go and read that all over the place. What we want to know is that this guy, he is the court-appointed trustee, bankruptcy guy for Mount Gox. And one of the things that he has to do is he has to release a lot of Bitcoin that they've managed to recover back into the marketplace, or that's the plan, basically to the people who had them. And some estimates say there's about 137,000 Bitcoins that he has custody of. Now, if he was to dump 137,000 Bitcoins on the market, that would change the price. And so what people have been speculating on for a long time is if he's going to do it, and when is he going to do it. So can you grab hold of him? Can you get a contact with him, please?
Yes, I have him here. He's a very nice man, actually. Very polite, very gentle. He seems really nice.
Right. Okay.
He loves women. He just said to me, I hope you know I love women. Oh, goodness.
That's good. Well, I'm glad we got that one sorted out.
And that's all everybody needs to know. Video over.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So my second question, apart from does he love women, is how is the redistribution of all the bitcoins that he is holding? How is that going on?
How is the They're confused. They don't know what to do. They haven't got a plan in place as of yet.
Okay.
But they do want to get rid of them as soon as possible.
Right. Well, what's the holdup then? What's the problem?
It's how to release them safely.
What does he mean by safely?
What do you mean by safely? He's scared that if I don't know what they're locked up in or how maybe you know this, but it's almost like he thinks that if he starts to release them into the ether, as it were, that people are going to go for a massive grab. He believes he has hackers waiting right there to steal all the Bitcoin.
Well, okay. Well, if they're in maybe, if they were in one wallet, for argument's sake, yeah, that's possible.
No, they're in about 4 separate wallets.
Right. Okay.
But he's scared. He's scared because they're waiting to find out where these are. You've got people who have AI tech in place that are just scouring for wallets that they can break into. So right now, these wallets, and you'll know more than I do, these wallets are hidden. They're locked away. They're like cold storage, I think, whatever that is supposed to mean, because I thought cold storage had to be detached from. It is detached. She said it is detached. But he thinks that the second that they start plugging this stuff back in to the system, that it's going to be stolen. And he doesn't want that.
Right. The current value of these Bitcoins, can he confirm is 137,000 approximately?
More than that.
Oh, okay. 198,000?
198,000. No, about 170.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that's approximately $3.4 billion.
Okay.
I mean, that's, couldn't he just release them all at the same time, to all the addresses? It is possible there are wallets that can send multiple addresses.
Can you not release them all at the same time? No, he can't do that. It's too risky.
Okay. So he's worried about the coins being released and then a hacker finding the wallet and then.
Yeah, breaking in and stealing all of their holdings.
Right. Okay.
They haven't found a way around it. So these Bitcoin, are they already earmarked for people? Yes, they are. So they're already earmarked.
Yeah, they have the addresses of everybody who claimed, and they've investigated all the claims, and they are now ready to, pay back these people who have lost money. Now, the thing is, they lost Bitcoin. They're getting Bitcoin back. The fact that Bitcoin was a lot cheaper in dollar price when this all happened is irrelevant. If you lost a Bitcoin, you want restitution of 1 Bitcoin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering whether, at the end of the day, Bitcoin, the Bitcoin blockchain has never been hacked. Wallets have been hacked, yeah, and obviously exchanges, but the blockchain itself has never been hacked. So, what is he actually worried about? That his wallets aren't as safe as they should be, or?
Are you actually worried that your wallets aren't as safe as they should be? That they'll find them. His thing is, if he starts doing these transactions, people will find them.
Okay. All right. Let's push him out till, I want to put him out till 30, 30th of January 2023.
Okay. January 30th, 2023, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's ready. He's there. What would you like to know?
Yeah, have they released the Bitcoins yet?
Have you released the Bitcoins yet? Slowly, yes.
When did the Bitcoins start to be released?
When did the
Which month?
November.
What percentage of the total had been released in November and December?
What
And
percent?
January?
Been released in November. Very, very small percentage, like 1% in November, and maybe up to 3% in December, and maybe up to 5% in January. They're doing this very, very slowly. They do not trust crypto. They do not trust the exchanges. They do not trust the blockchain.
Okay. All right. But at least they're starting to release them now. So the fears that he had back in September, they've been allayed. So he's managed to get over that then, yeah?
They have to release them. They can't hold them forever. So
No. Oh, that's right. As far as he knows, did the release or the news of the start of the release have any effect on the price of Bitcoin? The
news of the release. They kept it quiet. They did not let anybody know that they were releasing these Bitcoin.
Okay, but when people suddenly got some Bitcoin back, did that not cause any publicity or any feedback towards them? In other words, thank you, Mr. Trustee, thank you, that type of thing.
No, because I feel like they were informed not to tell anyone due to the fact that it would cause the Bitcoin price to tank.
Right. Has the Bitcoin price tanked? Does he know?
Is the Bitcoin price tank? Yes, it's gone down significantly. So where we're sitting at, what are we sitting at today? 19,000, 20,000?
19.8.
19.8? Okay. Is Bitcoin higher or lower than 19,000? I feel like it's lower.
Is it lower than 15?
Is it lower than 15? No, it's in a recovery, and I feel like it's around 17, 18.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Well, that's all good news, because that means that everybody that's worried about 170,000 being dumped on the market, that's not going to happen, looks like it, on this timeline, which means that that's not going to affect any of the crypto price. So all that fear is internet chatter. All right. That's all I have for him. We don't need anything else. It's fine.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure this will be very enlightening to those that knew about this case, and for those that didn't, even more so. So thank you very much.